Welcome to Wonderments. It's clearly the world's tallest mountain, but how many ways are there to climb Everest? Let's get some Mount Everest facts. Trust me, it'll be hilarious, and you might even learn something. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world and is approximately 60 million years old. Its height is 29,028 feet, 5.5 miles, or 8,848 meters high. This is the equivalent to the size of almost 20 Empire State Buildings. There's 18 ways to climb Mount Everest. It is located in the Himalayan mountain range, straddling the border of Nepal and Tibet. 5. Mount Everest can be very hot with temperatures over 100 degrees Fahrenheit in the Western Cone, which is an area where climbers go through in order to reach the summit. Tibetans and Sherpas call the tallest mountain as Chomolungma, meaning Mother Goddess of the Earth. From the year 1923 to 1999, 170 people died on Mount Everest, with 1,169 people summiting. That's a death rate of about 14.5%. However, the deaths severely declined from 2000 until 2015, with 5,832 summits and 112 deaths, or 1.9%. The first two people to summit on May 29, 1953 were Edmund Hillary from New Zealand and Tenzing Norgay, a Sherpa from Nepal. They started climbing from the south side of Mount Everest on a British expedition led by Colonel John Hunt. Mount Everest was formed through the movement of the Indian tectonic plate pushing up and against the Asian plate. It's still rising higher every year. In mid-May every year, the jet stream weather pattern moves north, creating warm and calm weather and giving people the window to attempt to climb Mount Everest. There is also a similar period each fall in November. This is widely known as summit window. In 1921, the British Dalai Lama allowed a British scouting party to visit Tibet and the northern side of Mount Everest. In 1924, British explorers George Mallory and Andrew Irvine disappeared near the summit along the northeast ridge. It's probable that these explorers were actually the first people to reach the summit of Mount Everest, but they never returned. Nepal opened its borders to make access to the mountain's southern peak possible in 1949. On May 19, 2012, Nepali Nima Shemji Sherpa was the youngest woman in person to summit from the south side. In 1975, Junko Tabe of Japan was the first woman to summit Everest. The climbers generally start using oxygen at 26,000 feet. An Italian, Reinhold Messner, along with Peter Habler, was the first to summit Mount Everest without oxygen. It takes you 40 days to climb Mount Everest, allowing time for your body to adjust to the mountain's high altitude and the thin oxygen. Thanks for watching Wonderments. Please like, share and subscribe for new videos every week.